It may be the last day of January, but it is never too late to start your New Year's resolution. And one of the biggest and maybe the best one to do is getting back onto a budget. Today we have Annika Caldwell, the author of 23 and Debt Free, to talk a little bit about some different ways to do this. We're still kind of dealing with that holiday hangover. The credit card bills are coming in January from what we did in November and December. But any time of the year, getting your finances in order, it's key.
Absolutely.
Quit dragging your feet. So you have some great ways to kind of, where should you get started? You have some different ideas, but what would be your advice?
Absolutely. So we've talked a lot on the show about budgeting and why that's so important, and people know they need to budget.
Right.
And a lot of times people are really good at putting this beautiful budget together. But one of the top reasons that I see people fail at budgeting is because they fail to track it. So I want to take a look at some different budget tracking methods that we can use. So if you are super traditional, you're like a pen and paper kind of person, that's just how you like it, you can do something like an allocated spending sheet where you're going to put your total on the left-hand side, and then as you spend throughout the month, you just deduct that. Some people really like that traditional having a paper.
That. We joke about, I still have a mom planner that I like to write things down.
Yes.
So sometimes seeing it helps you remember it.
Right, yeah, so you can do something like that. Sometimes people are like, yeah, but I don't want to carry around this giant sheet in my wallet.
Fair.
And you know, sometimes it's just putting it on a little note card and having that note card and keeping those deductions as the month goes so you can see where you stand. So that pencil and paper is a great way. People that, like my husband, are maybe a little nerdier, might like to put together an Excel spreadsheet. They like it on their computer and they want Excel to do all the math for them. So that's a perfectly fine option as well. Yes, right? I let my husband handle all that. Like, I know how to update the sheet and everything, but he's the one that builds the fancy spreadsheet. That's totally not my thing. Another great method is actually using cash. So studies have shown that when we use cash, we tend to spend less and save more. Because when we're using cash, we're feeling that purchase in a different way.
It's harder to give it up.
Right, as opposed to when we just swipe the plastic card.
Swipe. Right. Okay, that's a good point.
So there's a system called the cash envelope system. And while you wouldn't use cash to pay your utility bills per se, you would use cash to pay for things like your food budget, gas, clothing, different kid expenses you have. And so at the beginning of the month, you're going to pull your cash out of the bank, tuck it in each of these envelopes.
I want more in this one.
And carry it around, right? Yes, I'm like, stick that one
more
full.
In that one. But you're right. We can't let the kids go hungry because of our clothing budget. But you see it, and it's very like...
And it's so easy to see and know what you've got left as the month goes. Now, these honestly, as you're like, you know, shoving them in and out of the diaper bag or your purse, they get beat up. They don't last a long time. And so I love these. You have to feel these. They're so cool. So these are a much tougher envelope, and they're made out of like an oleoflex fabric, and they're actually tear resistant and water resistant. And they're made by a company called the Budget Keeper, and I just love them because they have little, you know, they've got the little spot on the inside where you can keep track of your purchases. But again, I mean, you can just abuse these and they're not going to do anything, whereas we could just rip one of those paper envelopes right in half. They've got the cute little spot so you can write what budget category it is. And the Budget Keeper makes them in all kinds of different colors, but I mean,
sometimes you need this.
Look at this set. I mean, like, how cute is that? That's adorable.
I do. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
love
that
it, love it.
How much for something like this?
This one is going to run you like right around $10. Pretty economical. The Budget Keeper is really, really friendly with their prices, and I actually brought one of their wallets with me this morning. So a lot of people are like, you know, I don't want a bunch of envelopes that I have to keep track of, so I want a wallet. And this one, honestly, is my absolute favorite wallet, but this comes in at a solid second for me. So this is made out of that same material. Yeah, you can check it out. So this one, it feels kind of funny when you're used to a wallet, but it's got all those different slots, so you can do your cash system right in a wallet. It still has some slots for cards, and then it's got your spot, you know, for those, catch all those pennies in the back there. Got the convenient little pen holder. I really like this one. When I'm looking at wallets, a lot of times people are like, you know, I can't do 40 or 50 on a wallet. I understand that. This wallet is a $14 wallet.
Oh,
you know, so if you're looking for something to get you started, this is a great option. And because it's made out of that oleoflex, it really is very durable. It's going to withstand that purse and that diaper bag a lot better.
You're right. Moms understand that. When it gets to the bottom of the purse, there's a lot of things that are potentially going to damage it.
Yeah,
I love this.
This is like my favorite wallet. So this is made by Bitloom, and they're an awesome company, and they focus on these cash system wallets. This is just their basic black, but they have so many cute prints. They've started making some that have like a little leather fold over here. I mean, super cute. The difference here, and this is why I really like to promote both of these, is this is a $40 wallet.
Okay.
You know, and I love this, and I saved up and I got my $40 wallet, but that's not doable for some people. And so that's why I really like to have both, because I think there are pros and cons to each one. This one, just like the other, opens up and you have a few more slots for that cash. And then it actually has little tabs that go in it. So you can see like, okay, here are my groceries, here's my gas. Got the spot for the change in the back. But then what I love about this one is that it has so much more room for your cards.
I love it.
Because I'm a mom that has like a million gift cards.
Yep.
I want to be able to see my ID, you know, and it's got like this big pocket back here that you can store a checkbook in. So this is a really great way to track.
I love it. Well, we are out of time. Quickly, where can people find more information with your advice online?
Absolutely. So I would encourage them to check out our website and our Facebook page. We're actually giving away this $40 wallet on our Facebook page. So people should check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and 23andDebtFree.com.
23 and debt free. Thank you. Always great advice. We'll be right back.